here at Code Ninjas in a world where kids write the code. Nitin, what is Code Ninjas?
Yeah, so Code Ninjas is where we teach computer science and robotics to kids ages 5 to 15, and we do it in a fun and engaging way. So our core program, coding, is based on a ninja theme. So if you're familiar with karate or taekwondo, it's a similar concept. Our kids are called ninjas. Our classroom is a dojo. And our instructors are called senseis. And our curriculum, as you can see, it's built on a 9-belt curriculum. So it goes from white belt, white, yellow, orange, all the way to black belt.
Generally, when I think of computer science, I think of adults, but how do you take such a complex concept and bring it down to a kid's level?
Absolutely, and so if you look at the way we get these kids grounded on the computer science concept is using something called block-based coding. So the block-based coding is, it's built on a visual and tactile type of curriculum. And kids basically can visually see what the blocks are and what the functions that these blocks do. And that's how they build simple games using these blocks.
Visual learning is such an important part of building the basics and foundations of computer science learning. You offer 4 programs here. Can you tell us about those?
Yeah, absolutely. So we start off with Junior. Junior is focused on 5 to 7-year-olds. The whole program is, again, built on that visual and tactile type of curriculum, setting them up for success to our core program, which is our Create program, built on a 9-belt curriculum. And again, at each belt, they're performing that computer programming task in the form of, building a professional-looking game. We do camps from animation to 3D printing, from robotics to coding. There's a plethora of things that these kids can do during camps. Lastly, something that the Brampton Southwest location is focused on is competition. So right now, as we speak, we're coaching about 27 kids in the Canadian Computing Competition, which is backed by University of Waterloo.
If kids are spending all day at school and then they come here, how is that different from a typical school experience where it's outcome-based learning?
We don't look like a typical school. Our teachers don't look like a typical teachers. And our classroom doesn't look like a typical classroom. Most of the times, I've seen that kids tend to go to sort of a tutoring or a learning center. The parents are dragging them, but here it's the other way around because they want to come in and do the game-based learning. It goes back to that premise that when you make it fun, kids don't realize that they're learning hardcore concepts.
And we live in a world of technology, meaning we're surrounded by it. But do kids have to want to grow up to be like programmers or computer scientists to come to Code Ninjas?
Kids are a great consumer of technology, but the question is, how do we move them from a mere consumer to producers? One of the things I tell parents is that, kids are doing this program, it doesn't mean that, they become a computer scientist or data scientist at the end of it. That's not the purpose. The purpose is, we're building and strengthening their essential skills, the problem solving, critical thinking, the computational thinking. It comes over time, right?
Nitin, obviously you started this space for a reason and you're so passionate about it, but can you tell us the why behind that passion?
My wife and I, we're co-owners of this business, and we've been in tech for over 2 decades. We've seen how technology has evolved over the years. It's one way of giving back to the community in a meaningful way. And my senseis are the heart and soul of this business. And if they are motivated, then obviously, they can inspire these kids to be future coders.
Taking your passion and inspiring the kids of today is such an awesome goal to have. I'm excited to get in with some senseis, learn to code, and eventually become Code Ninja. Hey-ya! We're now here with Zuraver, my sensei for today. I've never had a coding session. This is my first one, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but you're gonna show me.
Today, we're actually gonna be making this robot move.
Oh, we're using the code to actually move it on the table, like the wheels and stuff?
That's right.
Oh, very cool. Okay,
So,
love that.
This is our robot for today. As you can see here, the center thing, it's actually the brain of the robots, where all the code happens and executes and makes the stuff move.
Nice.
And right here, these are the motors. And to tell the robot what to move, how to move, actually, we're actually gonna have to tell it which ports are plugged into which motors.
So weird thinking it's like we're talking to it like a human.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
It's just, we have to be very specific.
Yes.
So first thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna grab this block right here, which tells the robot which motors we're moving.
Okay.
And for us, it's motors C and D.
Nice.
Next, we're actually gonna tell the robot at what speed we need it to move.
Like 100%.
That's exactly right. So,
Very
but
fast.
100% is very fast. So we're actually gonna drop it down to 30 for today.
Okay, just so it doesn't fly off the table.
That's exactly right.
Cool.
Next, we're gonna actually tell it which direction we want it to move. So in our case, we want it to move forward, and we're gonna have to tell it how much distance we want it to move.
So do we have to measure the table length?
We could have to, or we could use trial and error.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just gonna give you a random value, let's say 30 again. And what we can do is we can update it to the robot and have the robot do the action. So let's see how it works.
It didn't fall off the table.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of AI. This is how it happens, right here in this room. Okay, I'd love to do something to make the robot move. What's the goal for today?
Well, the challenge for you today is taking the code and the knowledge that you have now with this and making it so that the robot can go around the table in a circle without falling off.
Okay.
There's a bit of an obstacle course over there set for you. Let's see if you can do it.
Okay, sounds good. Let's get coding, folks. Okay, so I think I need it to move a couple more centimeters.
Yeah.
So maybe 60 centimeters. Let's try that again. Nice. Do we think that's far enough or a little bit more?
A little bit more.
Okay.
Maybe like just add what you added before again.
Oh, sorry. Oops, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Okay, hold on. Now it's gonna stop. Stop. Oh,
That's
too far?
perfect. That's perfect.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Now to make it turn left, right?
Left.
Left, right? Left. Okay, perfect. Ah!
Motors aren't perfect. The tires have friction on them, so they're kind of working against the motor.
Got it.
So you kind of have to overshoot it to get it right.
So maybe instead of 180, I'll do 195.
That's almost perfect, yeah.
Almost perfect. Okay. And let's try this out. All right, I think I figured out the basic foundation of how to get it straight and how to get it to turn, and all I have to do is a couple more times just to get it around the table. Coding montage begins. Okay, here we go. Ready, go. Turn, turn, nice.
Nope.
Oh no, I broke it! What did I do?
You're fine, don't worry about it.
I really thought I had it. I was so excited.
You might need to drop your distance.
Oh, sorry, robot. He's dead. He gone. I guess we have to try again. As with all coding, it takes trying and trying again, and we've tweaked some things, and I think we finally got it. So, let's try it again. Here we go. Nice turn, okay. Amazing, amazing. You got it, Wally. You got it, Wally. Let's go. Ah! Yes! accomplishment. I feel so accomplished. Math isn't that hard for me anymore, guys. This was so fun. I did it. Woo, 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 woo. I had so much fun coding today. I didn't think it was possible, but with the guidance of my sensei, I was able to do it. If you want to get your kids into coding, go to codeninjas.com. Boop, 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 boop.